Hello, Malabites and Malabrases in and outside of campus. It's the Voices on Campus on Unico Radio International, 103.5 FM. As you can see, we are gathered here at the Senate Chamber, where the Vice Chancellor of the University of Calabar, Professor Florence Banker Obi, is giving Award of Excellence, which is Scholarship Award, for the first in history for the University of Calabar to best students of 33 departments in University of Calabar. The award is given to 34 students totally, and here I'm with the student with the highest GPA for the scholarship. His name is
Adie Pius Adinya.
Okay. Adie Pius. Adie Pius happens to be the student with the highest CGPA of 4.92. How amazing. Today we want to know how he did it. You know, with all the challenges, not just for the students, I mean, the country as a whole. We are going through a lot of challenges, hardship, and he still keep up to get the CGP of 4.92. It's amazing. So let's hear from him. Adie Pius,
Okay.
how do you feel today? I mean, collecting this award today.
Okay, I feel so happy because being one of the best students in my department and being with the highest CGPA, I'm very grateful to God Almighty. Actually, my academic journey started when I was preparing for my SSCE.
Okay.
I always tell people that my academic is tied to my spiritual life. Yeah, because when my spiritual life is moving, my academic life will also move. So my academic journey started, just like I said. There were a lot of things I did. There were a lot of things I sacrificed. There were a lot of things I did to make sure I grew to this level. So I started with thorough study, thorough preparation, like not sleeping at night, spending the night studying, not having time to move around with friends, social medias. I could not spend time on social media just because I knew I have many things to cover, many things to read, the challenges ahead. So I prepared very well for my JAM. I prayed, I studied well, all manner of textbooks, and I was able to come up with 233 in my JAM.
Wow.
So coming to Unical, one of the best university in Nigeria, to study medicine and surgery. You know, as one of the best in Nigeria, there are a lot of medical students who are good, academically vibrant, intelligent. A lot of people with 200 and something in JAM. So it was just like I said earlier, from the beginning, was like a competition, because of a lot of students were actually preparing to come up as the best.
Okay.
So I started by preparing well whilst the first semester examination was scheduled. So I read my textbooks. I read very well. I read very well. I made use of good study techniques. And in my first semester, I was able to come up with 5.0. My advice today to students is that examination malpractice is not a requirement to be the best. I actually am against examination malpractice, and that is one of the reasons that I have performed very well in my academics, because it has stimulated me to move forward. It has stimulated me to push forward, because I know while in the exam hall, I have no other option than to put out or to give the lecturer what I have within me. So as a result of that, it has stimulated me to move forward, to learn very well, and to prepare for examination. And also, seeing that I maintained a CGPA of 5.0 in my first semester, it became a task and a burden that I can also keep up or improve on that in my second semester.
Okay.
So second semester came up, I was also able to get A's in my courses, a lot of A's in my courses. And to understanding, I'm a 200 level medical student with a current CGPA of 4.92. And just like the Vice Chancellor have said, he said for you to maintain the current scholarship, you need to maintain, or you need to remain the highest student or the student with the highest CGPA in your department. As a result of this, I think it's really a morale, it's really a ginger to move forward, to go back to my drawing board, to add to what I have done before, to do better than what I've been doing, and to come out and to ensure that I maintain to ensure that I still remain a beneficiary of this scholarship.
Okay.
So,
all right, thank you so much, Mr.
Adie Pius.
Adie Pius, sorry. Mr. Adie Pius, I really appreciate and I really, really like your spirit. It's encouraging to people out there. So I want to ask you, for those students who are coming up, I know this is the first of its kind, the scholarship, right?
Yes.
And then with what the students have seen, it's going to be a very encouraging one. So what do you say to students out there who are hoping to get this scholarship?
Okay. What I have to say to students out there is just like I said from the beginning, my academic life is tied to my spiritual life. First of all, the student need to have a good relationship with God, because it's not only by hard work. There's some part that God also need to contribute. God also need to give for you to come out as the best. Imagine in my department we are over 300 and coming out as the best with the highest CGPA.
Okay.
So you need a spiritual being to motivate you, to push you forward. So my advice to my junior students, to those who are coming, is that they should focus on their books.
Okay.
There are a lot of things they need to keep aside. Girlfriends, those things are distractions.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Adie. Okay. So I want to ask you, what was the process of applying for this scholarship?
Okay. Actually, I didn't apply for the scholarship.
Okay.
I didn't apply for the scholarship. The only thing I did was to make sure I got a high CGPA. Okay. And my name was nominated. It was just on a morning I was going for my assessment. I just got the message that.
So what you're saying is that you don't have any pre-knowledge about the scholarship stuff. Okay. So I thought it was like you applied for it.
No, I didn't apply.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Adie.